Hey, fourth graders, welcome to day 2 of our e-learning schedule. So it's Tuesday, the 31st of March. So we're going to do our, our WPR. So I'm going to shuffle, well actually I'm not going to shuffle these. We'll just do them in order that they are. Our handwriting focus this week is all letters sit on the baseline. So ready? Or, sh, Q, short. Ow, o, oo, a. O, oo. D, b. Ed, t. E, a. Or, sh. I think I've gone through them. So I'll go through them a second time and see if there's any cues. Ow, o, oo, a. O, oo. D, b. Ed, t. The rule we use with this is Rule 28. E, a. The word is her. Or, sh, Q, short. And the last one is Okay, so I'm going to shuffle these up and I'll dictate to you guys. Make sure you say it twice. Say it when you hear it, repeat it, and then say it as you're writing it. The first one, word, her. Next, or. Next, sh, short. D, b. Ed, t. E, a. Remember, you're saying it twice. Ow, o, oo, a. And the last one, o, oo. Alright, so now we're going to, you're going to send them back to me. Oh, did I even bring my red pen down here? I did not. Oh, here it is. So, I have a red pen from yesterday. Alright, you guys ready? So, send them back to me. Can you see this good? How's it looking? Alright, and again our handwriting is all letters sit on the baseline. The first one, Say the second one, or. Next, sh. Next, Next, d. And b. Next, edit. Next, e, a. There's a couple more. Ow, o, oo, a. Ow, o, oo, a. And the last one, o, oo. O, oo. Okay, so I'm going to start one. My b is sitting nicely on the baseline, and my isn't quite on the baseline, so I'm going to redo my Alright, so star one of yours and redo one of yours. If there's somebody close by, you can tell them why. If not, just rehearse it to yourself. And now we'll get ready for dictation. 4th grade dictation. So our last word yesterday was central. How are we doing? Is it good? Remember I asked you to check your own work and start, or you could ask, well, it'd be hard for someone in your family to check it, but just check it. And give yourself a star. Alrighty, let's go to our next word for the day. So it is a 4-syllable word, ceremony. Cer-e-mo-ni. Ceremony. Ceremony. Say it as you're writing it. Okay, together. Cer-e-mo-ni. Ceremony. The first thing we're going to do is rule 2, because the C followed by E, I, or Y says its second sound. We're going to put a 1 above the E, so it'll help us remember that that is not the phonogram EI. It's cer, not sir. So ceremony. The next thing we're going to do is rule 4 for the, what have my, I've got to put it up here. Where did I put my ruler? Is my ruler here? Hope you get your ruler out. So for E, both the E and the O is rule 4, because when there's vowels at the end of a syllable, they say the second sound. And the last one is rule 6. English words do not end with an I, they end with a Y. Okay? Let's see. Okay. The next word is concealed, which means like to cover something up, is to conceal it. So this is past tense, concealed. Let's see if we do this right. Sealed. There we go. Concealed. 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 Alrighty. Again, we have rule 2 because there's a C followed by E, I, or Y says its second sound. So this way, because it's followed by it, O, it says its first sound. The K sound. So it's rule 2. We're going to underline the double phonogram E at A and ed to T. And the ed to T says it's, is it second sound? Yeah, second sound, so put a little 2 there. And then whenever we have ed to T, we always have the rule 28, which tells us that ed to T is a past tense ending. I'm going to redo this C because it's kind of, it's not a very good C. Let's try to make that better. Let's try that again. Okay. Next word is 3 syllables. What if I put it here? It would be easier to see it. I don't have to strain so much or turn out so much. Alright, this might work better. Delicious. D-li-shus. Delicious. Delicious. Can we still see good? All right. Together. D, li, shus. Delicious. So, we'll do E, I'm sorry, E, rule 4. What else? Underline the phonogram sh. And the rule that goes with that is rule 14, which says that the phonogram sh can only be used at the beginning of the second or subsequent syllable. We'll underline a, o, u, a, and it says it's fourth sound. Okay, so there's the word delicious. Very good. The next, we have two cousins, or a group of cousins. So we'll skip one line. The base word is describe. Okay. Right. Describe. 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 I think I'm missing one. I'm sorry. There's one extra letter. Describe. Describe. Oh, hurry. Together. Describe. Describe. Okay, what should we do first? E, rule 4, and vowel, consonant, silent E. The E lets the I say its second sound. Very good. And the word above that is the past tense, described. So described. Described. This is one of those actually that kind of floats between the two. So it's going to be like that. Described. Together. Described. Described. Underline E, rule 4, and then it is vowel, consonant, silent E, and then ED is a double phonogram, edita, so we'll underline that, and it's the second sound. Edita, described. There's two more rules. Rule 11, we drop the silent E when adding a vowel suffix, so that's why we don't have two E's at the end. And then rule 28, which says the edita is a past tense ending. Okay, we're doing good. Coming along halfway. Next is disappear. 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 In the third syllable, it's use the E-A for this one. E-A. Alrighty? Together. Disappear. Disappear. Alright, we have rule 29. which says we separate the syllable at the double consonant where it only makes one sound, and we'll underline E at A. Just put a little tail there. Okay, now we've got two cousins after that. So skip one line. Very short one. The word is drop. D-R-op. Drop. Say it and spell and no. Write it and say it. That's a super easy one. D-R-op. No rules, no markings on that word. Then the word above it is one syllable. It's the past tense. And it's dropped. D-R-op. Dropped. Dropped. Okay. D-R-op. Alright, we have Rule 9, which says, we don't use that one that often, it's fun, adding a double consonant. Let me just say it the right way. Rule 9, it's the 1-1-1 rule. We have one vowel, one consonant, one syllable for drop. One vowel, one consonant, one syllable. And you must add one more of the last consonant before adding a vowel suffix. So we have one vowel, one consonant, one syllable. So when we add a vowel suffix to it, we have to add another. The last letter has to be doubled. So that's where there's two P's. Dropped. That's the Rule 9. Rule 9, and then we also do Rule 28, which is the phonogram ed to is a past tense ending. To underline that, and it says its third sound. It says the t, dropped. Okay. I just have two more words for now. The word is elegant. L-E-gent. Elegant. Elegant. Together. L-E-gent. Make sure when if you're writing cursive, which most of you are, your E's and your L's, you have to make sure your E just goes to the midpoint and your L goes up to the just below the top of the baseline, or the top line. So they don't look the same. Okay? This is an easy one. All we have to do here is Rule 4 for the second E. It says its second sound because it's at the end of a syllable. You know what? I'm going to redo that one. My E looks almost like an I. Let's just make sure it's got the loop in the middle. It's a little bit better. And we'll underline it. Okay. Good. And the last word for the day and for the week and for the month of March is emperor. 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 Which is another word for a king. Can you see that good? Emperor. Emperor. So we will underline the phonogram underline the phonogram or. And that is all we do for that. There's no other markings on that. Okay, so we're done with our dictation. Let's just read them for spelling and read them for reading. Ceremony. Ceremony. Concealed. Concealed. delicious, delicious. Describe, described, describe, describe. Disappear, disappear. Dropped. Oh wait, oh sorry. Dropped. Drop. Elegant, elegant. Emperor, emperor. Now for reading, ceremony, concealed, delicious, described, describe, excuse me, disappear, dropped, drop, elegant, emperor. Okay, so for our sentences today, let's do the word elegant. Elegant means something that's very fancy, something very formal. You could think of like the wedding ceremony was very elegant, or the queen's gown was very elegant, something like that. And delicious, I know you all know what that means. Something that tastes very good is delicious. So those are our 2 words for our sentences. So make sure you do 4 sentences, 2 for elegant, 2 for delicious. The second sentence has to be expanded. And take some time to double check. Make sure you have all your markings correct, everything's spelled correctly. Make sure you can read it. It's nice and neat, so that when you study it, you study the right letters. Okay? And that's it. We're done. Alright, thanks guys. We'll see you later.